Okay, we're here at 2636 Lake Hollywood Drive here in Los Angeles. So what we're doing, we started off by running our camera from a 4-inch two-way clean-out. It's located on the right-hand side of the house. Now we're obviously cannot check every pipe in the house. We're going to check the main sewer line. We're also going to run the camera from a 2-inch kitchen line, which is on the left-hand side of the house, because the bathroom's on the right-hand side, the kitchen on the left-hand side, and obviously we cannot check every pipe in the house, but we will check the main line from this 4-inch two-way clean-out. We have our camera in downstream, where we're all the way out to the city connection, and that's where you are right now, at 8 feet deep at the city connection. And we're going to go ahead, start to pull our camera back. There's the city sewer right there. So as we come back, we have a cured, you know what, why don't you run some water down the line and clear up the lens a little. I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, so there we cleaned up the lens a little. So you want to come back a little bit with the camera? Yeah, there's the end of the lining. Almost looks like it was shot a little bit too far. And a little bit of roots coming at the end of the lining. Yeah, and there's roots oh look, it broke through your, yeah, the lining first of all was shot a little too far. There's roots coming through the lining. These linings are just a temporary fix, especially when there's roots involved. As we come back, this is in the street, you're going to find more roots that have broken through the lining. And it appears that that lining was encroaching a little bit into the city sewer. So I doubt there was ever a permit on this at all. Okay, right over here is by the 4x6. There's roots coming in.
Right here, you see roots.
Yeah, you see this.
It
broke right through the lining. So pretty much this pipe, in my opinion, it's malfunctioned, and you got more roots there. You're going to have to replace this pipe. More roots broken right through the lining over here.
Big roots.
Oh my, big roots over here. This lining there's no good.
Here, more roots.
More roots coming through here. Big roots broke right through the lining.
Here.
Okay, so that's pretty much at the end of its life. You know, I normally tell people they can never really run a cable with a blade through a lining, but in this case, obviously it's malfunctioned. The pipe needs to be replaced at this point. This is the beginning of the lining over here. You can see roots coming through, because linings don't really stop roots from growing. So the pipe outside all the way pretty much from the clean out to the city connection has malfunctioned the lining, and it needs to be replaced. We're going to pause the recording and run our camera upstream. Okay, running the camera upstream from the 4-inch clean out. Pretty much at the end of the line, we have ABS plastic over here, the main line. So this all looks like it's in good condition. You can see the connections along the way. Remember, we're checking the main line. Also, we highly recommend that you have the general inspector check the plumbing underneath the house when he physically can able to look at the piping, except of course underground. Then it comes back to cast iron pipe over here. It's obviously getting a little old, but it still appears to be in pretty fair condition. Very minor rust buildup. We always recommend you never flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels, things like that. That's just rust over there. Okay, I'm going to pause the recording here. All right, listen, we're here at the kitchen waste pipe that we're going to run our camera through. We put it in. There's a lot of grease in the line, but let's just go in anyway. It goes in.
A lot of grease.
A lot of grease in the line. Definitely going to need to be hydrojet this line. Just run it through.
Right here, grease.
Yeah. The line, we cannot get our camera through there. This line's definitely going to need to be hydrojetted. It's filled with grease over here. You can't really get the camera through, eh?
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at how much
look.
grease is in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Here, let me show them.
Listen, that's it, Alex.
yeah, that's it. Grease.
Yeah. Okay, and hopefully they can clean it out. And
It's ABS.
all right, we'll go ahead and stop the recording over here.
Used to be